Hey, Mainline. Everybody's favorite question to ask me in real estate is how's the market? And I always tell them it depends if you're buying or selling. But in Delaware, Chester, and Montgomery County, this is how the numbers shook out in January of this year. Now, I think the most important thing to remember when we look at these numbers isn't what is actually on paper, but what was going on, because we had a crazy snowstorm and polar vortex that just ripped through here, and it kind of changed the market a little bit. So closed sales were down 8.9% versus last year, but the interesting thing was that the median sale price was up 5.4%, and days on market also increased by 5. So really what this is telling me is that although there were less buyers out there, the ones that are out there, there's a demand and it's pushing prices up. Now in Delaware County, we saw a pretty similar trend here. The number of closed sales is down almost 12% versus where it was at last year. And again, I think a lot of that has to do with what happened in December and then how cold it was this month. But your median home price went up almost 13%. So the buyers that are out there are super serious about what they're looking for, and they're willing to spend the money on the house that they want. And then Montgomery County is probably the most telling of what is going to happen all year. We see that closed sales were down, and again, I think a lot of that was weather related. Days on market has increased by 4 year over year, and the median home sale price is up a little bit over 3%. But the real interesting thing here is active listings up 15%. Now, I've been telling you for months now that this year we're going to see a 14 to 15% increase in the number of active homes that are on the market. What that's going to do is give buyers more option, but also increase competition for sellers out there. So if you're curious how these numbers affect you now, or the best way to enter this market going forward in this year, comment help down below.